Well, first of all, I'd like to say that it's a sad state of affairs when the teams with the two best records in the league are playing, and unfortunately, we're having to answer that type of question, and that seems what people want to hear. I left it open-ended yesterday because we've been collecting information on the situation since we heard a couple 3 days ago about what happened, and after hearing, we came to the decision between the league, myself, our president, that this was the best course of action to basically to do what we're doing this week and not allowing Charleston to join us here. Charleston has given the biggest portion of his life to this league. To my knowledge, this is the first time something like this has happened. Certainly not to excuse what happened. He's very embarrassed about the situation and very sorrowful for doing that type of thing. He's got to basically own it, and that's what he's doing. And now it's our job to come down here and play a professional football game, and that's basically, and it puts us in a little situation. But that's every team's been faced with something like this, some kind of adversity.
Just one, how did Charleston take the decision?
Well, I mean, he's disappointed, man. I mean, again, he's, unfortunately, we're here to ask more questions about Charleston and basically execute a guy's career, but it's a very serious offense, and he needs to understand it, and he does. And he's very, there were tears in his eyes this morning when he knew that he wasn't going to be getting on that plane to come over and play. Well, again, it's been an ongoing discussion about, because first of all, there's not even a league policy. There's not a manual that says, well, if this happens, then this is the course of action that we're going to take. So, unfortunately for us, that's kind of been where we've been. We did what we feel like is necessary, and we feel like it's something that's just, and so again, there's not a manual that says when this happens with this player, this is the response that you have, and so this is what we've decided, and we're going to move on and attempt to play a very good Calgary team. I mean, I feel like at least it gives the rest of the players a guideline that they know that if they get in that same situation, that they're gonna have to miss a game. This is how they make their living. This is how they. This is like no different from a plumber or no different from a construction worker or a teacher. This is how these guys make their living, and if they do make these same mistakes, that they're going to possibly have that taken away from them, and that's a tough pill to swallow for them.